Have you ever felt trapped by the life you were born into? A life where you were told that you can't be smart, you can't be successful, and you can't change your fate. This is the story of a girl who was told all those things until the day she decided to write a new story for herself. In a small, poor village in the mountains of Japan, a young woman named Maya lived a very small life. Her family had little money, and Maya grew up believing she wasn't very smart. School was difficult for her, so she dropped out, thinking her future was to do simple farm work. Secretly, Maya dreamed of becoming a public servant officer, a powerful idea she felt too foolish to ever share. Her only light was her younger sister, Yumi, a bright, cheerful girl who believed Maya was the strongest person she knew. One year, a terrible storm hit their village. The wind and rain caused a landslide of mud and rock. It crashed through the village, damaging many homes. The simple road that connected them to the nearest town was completely wiped out, leaving them isolated and helpless. The villagers felt that they were once again forgotten and that nothing would ever change. As Maya looked at the destruction, she saw the fear and hopelessness in everyone's eyes. The village elders said, "This is our fate. We are alone, and no one will help us." At that moment, something inside Maya changed. She looked at Yumi's frightened face and felt a fire ignite in her heart. She could not accept this fate for her sister. A powerful thought took hold. This is not our fate. This is a problem that can be solved. Determined, Maya sought the advice of Mr. Tanaka, the village's retired teacher. He was a kind but realistic man who had seen many villagers' dreams fade. He listened patiently to Maya's bold plan. "Maya," he said gently, "your heart is noble, but this is a path for the brightest minds. Are you prepared for the disappointment?" His words were a test, not a criticism. Seeing the unshakable resolve in her eyes, he sighed and said, "Very well. If you are to do this, you will do it properly." With Yumi as her inspiration and Mr. Tanaka as her guide, Maya's mission began. That thought became her mission. She went to the city and took on tiring jobs to save money for school. At night, she studied law and public administration. It was incredibly hard, and the old voice in her head told her she was a failure. But she found a new way to think. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," she told herself, "I will learn one new thing today." She broke her huge dream into tiny, daily steps and would look at a small photo of Yumi. She wasn't just fighting for herself, she was fighting for her sister's future. This positive thought gave her strength. She would send her practice essays back to Mr. Tanaka, who would return them covered in red ink. Each correction a tough but vital lesson. He was not just teaching her facts, he was teaching her how to think, how to argue, and how to believe in her own mind. The journey was a partnership. Yumi's unwavering faith fueled her heart, and Mr. Tanaka's stern guidance sharpened her intellect. After years of relentless effort, she finally passed the difficult civil service exams. The day she put on her crisp officer's uniform for the first time, she looked in the mirror and saw not a failure, but a woman who had refused to give up. Her first official project was a proposal for a new, stormproof road for her own village. A few months later, for the first time in the village's history, government surveyors arrived due to Maya. They were there to plan a new, stronger road. It was a miracle. Maya made her parents' life totally change the home and lifestyle. Years later, Officer Maya stood on a stage in the heart of her village. Behind her was a brand new community hall, and leading to it was a safe, modern road. The village elders and her proud parents looked on as she spoke. She was no longer the shy girl who felt she wasn't smart enough. She was a confident leader who had turned her impossible dream into a reality. She hadn't just fixed a road, she had built a new future for her home. The moral of the story is this: your circumstances do not write your destiny, your choices do. Hard work is the engine that drives you to success, but the power of positive thinking is the fuel that keeps the engine running during the toughest struggles.